Mystery solved, too. Like, everything is solved and put away. Nice and neat. Did you not want to remember? Huh. Did I go too far? Didn't I just hurt the two of you? No. I knew it would be painful for you, but I couldn't just leave this entire burden on Toma. I thought he would feel a little better if he could confess everything and apologize. He could finally put it in the past. I want him to atone for this and move on. I didn't want him to just keep making sacrifices for himself and have to live with them. Right. But it's still my fault. It's because I've been monopolizing you since childhood. I stole you away and put all that stress on him. Shin. And what's with him wanting to be more like me? He's gotta be an idiot to think that. I'm the one who always wanted to be more like him. I always thought I could be kinder to you. I wished I could be, just like him. But I don't know how to do that, and I always ended up hurting you. Toma's a lot more worthy than I am. I don't see at all how he could feel inferior to me. Besides, if I hadn't been so forceful with you, you wouldn't have fallen off that cliff. If I hadn't done that, this incident might never have happened. It's all been my fault from the very start. Shin, that's enough. If I had realized how Toma felt about you, I would have taken a chance to think about him before confessing to you. If I had hesitated in confessing to you back then, maybe something might have changed for the better. You might have even started seeing Toma in a different light and chosen him instead. I'm the one who butted in insensitively, without knowing or thinking of anything. You can't control that now, though. Shin, there's no mistaking that I'm the one who pushed him this far over the edge. Metaphorically. I'm sorry. It's okay. It's okay, you guys. I couldn't just sit still when it came to you. Even if I knew this would be the result, I wouldn't have been able to help it. Even knowing that I'd end up destroying everything, I still would have stolen you away. I was in love and I didn't know what else I could do. And he was as well, and that's why we forgive him. And we forgive you. The most important thing is that you worked to do better. And Shin worked to do better, and he did it. He's proven time and time again that he did better. Toma didn't. He doubled down every chance he could to do worse, to be the same, to not change. And that's why he's where he is now. It's alright if you blame me, but I'll never let you go. I'll make you so happy, even that idiot Toma will be able to laugh about all this. That's all we all want, right? Is for me to be happy. August 31st. For the first time, we skipped like 4 days. Let's get our resolution. Let's come down and we can resolve all of this. Toma is not going to be prosecuted. We aren't going to press charges. It's not 100% certain yet. The detective investigating me said that's how things are looking. I see, that would be nice. Even if he was prosecuted, it would just be for bodily harm. He's a first offender and he's showing remorse, so it shouldn't be too bad. I let Ikki and Kent know about this too. They both helped us out a lot after all. And of course, I told Sawa. I thought of telling Ukyo, but he's kind of been out of contact for a while. Hey, I wanted to ask you something. Sawa's been helping you out with all of this, hasn't she? Could it be possible that she likes you, Shin? What? Sawa likes me? Where did that crazy idea come from? Sawa definitely likes you far more than she likes me. She was always saying how this was all for your sake. Really? At first, when I asked her to help alleviate the suspicion that was on me, she said that it wasn't her responsibility. Even if she was worried about me a little, it was probably just because I was your boyfriend, right? Oh, that's all? Convinced now? Yeah, sorry, it's nothing. Maybe... Hey, I just misread things. I'm glad Silvia said something, because I was also thinking the same thing, and at least that resolves that for now. Like, I'm like, okay, at least as far as where we are at in August 31st, like, We're good. We're clear. Such a strange thing to misread. Yeah, thought about it a lot while I was alone. I hope Toma gets back quickly. When he does, this time we're hanging out, all three of us, okay? Yeah, I'll consider it. You really do like Toma, why? What do you mean why? Because Toma's like an older brother to me. Because he's kind, unlike me. If you realize that, you should make more of an effort to be kind. I want to, but I don't really know how. He's good at that kind of stuff, and that's why you're always smiling when he's around. It seriously makes me jealous, so I don't like having him nearby. I'd be a lot happier if you treated me nicely, you know. How exactly? Maybe you could hold my hand. No way, that's embarrassing. See, you aren't even being nice. You call that kindness? I seriously don't get it. If you don't get it, just do it. Make me happy. Fine, give me your hand. Okay. Finally. He's so grumpy about it. I'm gonna make him bleed. I'm gonna embarrass him. Look at that face. I'm gonna make him cringe out of his mind. I can't take it. It's too embarrassing. Nope. We're holding hands. Why? Because it's like we're in elementary school. I have memories of walking around with you like this. This is completely different from back then. It's no different. What's different about it? That's when I whip him around so I can kiss him. Can't really explain it. You're gonna be kinder, right? You can listen to what I want once in a while. Since we've spent the last, 10 hours not doing that. Did I ever not listen to what you wanted? Yes, constantly. Like when? You asked me once where I wanted to go. I said the zoo, and you said you didn't want to. That's where kids go. Yeah, I was always asking to go in your room, but you never let me. I didn't want you to know I was practicing the bass until I got good at it. You never said, I love you. Of course I have. You always added to something else like, it annoys me because I love you. You never actually said it on its own. You already know what the deal is. That should be enough. You always kiss me whenever you want to, but you never ask me when I want to. That's not very nice. We'll go to the zoo after I finish my exams. You already found out about the bass, so you can come into my room. Also, I love you. You added also. Give me a break, I said it, come on! I love you. I love you so much, I really do love you. There, is that good enough? Yep, I love you too. There. We did it. We got him to say I love you. That's Amnesia Memories! That's the heart route of Amnesia Memories. There's still entirely different routes to this story. Entirely different ways that this story develops. Between, I'm still, my head is exploding because the very first thing they ask you is hey, would you like red, yellow, green, or blue flavored story? And it's so vague, it's so, amazingly opens up everything. I've never had a game be so, upfront about its mechanics? I don't even know the right way to say it. Even Choose Your Own Adventures don't get, that brash or bold to be hey, here's the big thick book, and on page 1, it'll say, here's book 1, book 2, book 3, book 4. Which book would you like to read? No. So there are, multiple other stories that could be told off of this that go in completely different ways. We could be with Toma the whole time and incriminating Shin. There's nothing that says that, hey, I don't know, it feels like this story wasn't real, but at the same time it was real, and that's what matters the most. Look at this, there goes Shin in the cute little outfit. Is that his, was that his work outfit? It's weird because it makes it seem like, they're all the hearts. All of these cards are hearts. That's what's going on here. Best picture. That's the best pose that he has. Wow. Memories of Shin has been unlocked. Whatever that means. Goodness. We get memories? Ooh. Yeah, see? There's 4 other key people. And I guess Ukyo's obviously the last one. But yeah, there's Kent and Ikki and Toma. And do we get... Are these like the... Oh! What is this? Uh-oh, I didn't want to be here. Let's go back to the title. I don't know what those are. I think those are just his parts or something. In order to find out the truth, I decided to go back to Shinano. As I was preparing for the trip, Shin appeared. The time we spent together before I left was very meaningful. This is August 21st, though. That was... right in the middle of the game. Weird. Okay. Anyway, let's clean up here. Let's take a moment to stop here. I want to thank everyone for watching. This has been really an amazing experience. What I was trying to say before is that Amnesia Memories, it puts like this dating sim formula and just kind of flips the whole thing. Most of our other dating sims that we've played, or even visual novels as we play through them, there's this like intro section that's like, all right, if you play your way through this intro, you will go down different characters' paths based on how you play the intro. So you can get to know all the characters and then make a choice. Here, it was straight up like red pill, blue pill. Which one are you gonna take, brother? And at first I was kind of like, hey, that's not very nice. That's not very fair. But now that I've actually played it once through, all the other playthroughs are like this Wild West, like open opportunity. Anything could happen. This game is not designed for the baby's first dating sim. This is advanced dating sim mechanics in this game. And that's why the whole game, it spends time trying to differentiate between, are you playing this to make this boy happy, or are you role-playing Silvia? So for the whole mechanic that they're like, hey, don't raise your suspicion up, is, are you going to role-play someone who's trying to date someone blindly? And like, oh, I love you, I love you, I love you so much. Or are you playing someone who's trying to actually solve the murder, or solve the mystery, or trying to be a normal human? Are you functioning normally? And like, that's what the memories, or the suspicion meter. The suspicion meter's for that. Like, holy crap. All of this is just building together to say that Amnesia Memories is advanced dating sim. It does all the same mechanics that a normal dating sim does, but to like a higher level. And so this is specifically for the aficionados. They're like, all right, we know what you're going to do here. You're going to go down all the paths. You're going to try to look at, get all the CGs or whatever people do, go down each of the options. And that's what Amnesia Memories' entire prologue is like, hey, we're kind of in a weird space. You've lost all your memories, and now anything could happen, and it is random. Because life is a wild and random place. So from here, you are just thrown into the abyss. Anything could happen. And that's probably the weirdest part. It does, like, it works because if this is supposed to be advanced dating sim, then it makes sense from that perspective. But what about from the narrative perspective? Like, what is the big theme that we could draw together from Shin's story? We drew together a lot of other themes in that ending that he had, where he showed us, like, here's the Toma and Shin being responsible for one another, their relationship. But where does Silvia being able to go into this world multiple times over and over with different trajectories and different programs, where does that go into this? From what it seems like, it like would delegitimize Shin and Silvia's love for each other, but it also shows that there's an entire storyline where Shin and Silvia, in our case, the name could change too. It doesn't matter what the name is, just like any dating sim. Shin and the main character, Silvia, love each other a lot. And they showed it, they proved it. It was very substantial. And also kind of virtual, like it wasn't real, it didn't exist. She could also just as much love Toma, or Kent, or Ikki, or Uki, like all these other people for completely different reasons. Because, yeah. But at the same time, it doesn't delegitimize. Like that was, we finished this game. This is our Let's Play of it as it is recorded together. And we made this real. The heart route is a real route where we have a real conclusion that we made. And we made it to the good end. Ah, did you notice that? Nailed it. Yeah, it's real. Like we kissed him like 4 times. We kissed him 3 times. We hugged him twice. Once from behind and once in front. And then we got real close together but didn't quite kiss. And then we held hands. And that was the last one. Yeah, I've been keeping score. I hope you guys have at home. Kept good score. Shin's super cute. But, yeah. I think, let's put this together. If this is advanced dating sim, then the main theme of all of this is that even though the goal to win the dating sim is to get the conclusion, get the good ending, get the bad ending, get the whatever for each of the characters, follow each character's path, they're putting this on its face. They're like, hey, here's the paths. 1, 2, 3, 4, pick your boy, go to town, have fun, go play. Because the ending is not what matters. That we hold hands with Shin at the end, it matters in so much as it matters for the heart route. In the large scheme of things, it doesn't matter. What matters even more is that you and Shin had a relationship. And what will matter for the rest of Amnesia Memories as a game, if we play it, if we don't, is that you have the ability to have all of these relationships and that they are all important, that they all matter, and that they're all full of love or hate or any kinds of other emotions that come into them. It's about the journey. It's not about the destination. And that's what makes this an advanced dating sim. I think that's everything. That's how the narrative and the mechanics relate. That's how they interact with each other. Is that because this is an advanced dating sim, it has advanced mechanics, and it has an advanced story that is not about the destination. It is not about getting sex in the end. It's not about kissing. We kissed like day 1. It's like, all right, you're in this game, kiss, boom, got it. Now let's go from there. Let's grow. Let's figure some new stuff out. Why is kissing important to us? Why is hugging important to us? Why is affection? Why are we craving affection in this game? So that's Amnesia Memories. Again, I want to thank you for spending the time sharing it with me, getting to ride along as we make Silvia and Shin kiss each other. If you like this, let me know. It means the world to me for you to be able to share your ideas, share why you think Amnesia is important, why you like these kinds of games, and to kind of continue the dialogue. This doesn't just end here, right? So if you like it, let me know. You can always find me at SoulAndCubed on Twitter and on here at Rainy Day Let's Play. Thank you so much for watching. It means the world to me. If you want to watch any of my other stuff, I'm also doing Lisa right now, which is very masculine, and Read-Only Memories, which is not very masculine, it's very queer. And so this is probably, out of all of those, the straightest Let's Play in comparison, as well as many, many others. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time on Rainy Day Let's Play.